do the hello, 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 hello.
Just give me half a second to tweet out the stream. It looks like people are here already.
Hey, that's good. Who's here?
Well, by the look of it, at the very least we've got Alpha and Anton, not to be confused with one another, and Laura, not to be confused with either of them.
Hello, you three.
Hello.
Right, how's the audio? I'd like to say we've learned from last week, but nothing's really changed all that much, so... we're hoping for the best here.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Right, I'm just going to switch over to the thing so that you can see the game, which, as I've said before, does crash OBS, but only for like a second or so just bear with. I can never remember how much of this downtime actually ends up in the stream when it's archived.
Oh. How's it going now?
Looks like it's working.
Yay.
Alphonse says hi, and Laura and Anton both say that we could all be heard, so that's good.
Oh, good, good.
Alright.
As long as you don't come toe-to-toe with any minigames that involve wildly flailing around Wii remotes, I think we should be fine with the microphone.
Oh, there's no room for flailing in here. No.
One does not simply flail.
We don't flail.
We're above flailing. Now, the ultimate test, can we be heard over the game? Because the Wii U has a bit of a strange history as far as volume output goes, so bear with. I don't know if there's even supposed to be sound at this point.
There we go.
Hello, Philly G, or A-up, or something else that you expect me to say. So,
You don't get to say up because you don't speak Northern.
excuse you, I can speak Northern in the same way that I can speak Spanish and German. I just choose not to. We're getting bitchy right from the outset. Can we be heard over the game? Important question.
Boys, please, you and your fluffy little bickering.
Fluffy! There are many words I'd use to describe this, but fluffy is not amongst that vocabulary.
Fluffy bickering.
I'm not going to plant that in
It
my
sounds
vocabularium
like
and then water it.
It sounds like a quaint little village, doesn't it? Fluffy bickering.
Not quite as much as the likes of Piddle Quickly or Church Scrotum, though.
Church Square, there's no such place, though. Probably.
So I'm just letting Connor bask in his inner northernness because he's from Huddersfield and he tends to forget
Eba
that
gum
sometimes.
shut tha fuck.
Come on then, let's get on with it, chaps.
True Phil. I'm not sure what to make of this comment. Okay, well, the volume seems fine, so what are we starting with? A normal thing? Because we're definitely going to have to do one of the fucky drawing games at some point, because that's immense fun.
It is. It's very silly.
Should we start with that?
Yes.
Okay, well, we're going to be starting with the fucky drawing. I can never remember what it's called. Also, I believe that's Laura's me in that picture as well. But between... Okay, this game, if you've been with my channel for a length of time, that's a word, then we did a video of this a while ago, like over a year ago, with these two, you can't see me pointing, and also Europe Scale 08. Sketchy Situation, that's the one. And it was fun. Should I explain it, or will it become obvious?
It will be obvious.
Mother Hex, the voice of reason. Savage.
Yeah, I like to think so, Laura.
Well,
Here we go.
I am actually going to switch to my more recent me, if I may. Simply
My me is called Mimsy rather than Mama Hex.
yes, because this was made before Mama Hex invented. That was grammar. That was entirely grammar.
Mimsy is what the cats call me.
Cuckoo, cuckoo, cuckoo.
Where's your hat and your me?
Me's don't hat always.
Hat Jesus.
Robots in disguise. Oh my god, potatoes! So that's the game in a nutshell. And of course random, because random equals funny. And it wouldn't make any difference anyway. Oh yeah, the penis hose, I remember it too. And at the mention of a penis hose, Mary has gone. She was sitting in my lap and now she's not. She looks so offended. So we have to draw a thing, one person draws a different thing, and we need to work out who's drawn the different thing. And I get to go first, because... Hi. Will you entertain them while I'm drawing?
Yep. I don't think I've ever actually seen this me of yours. This me of yours.
I've never seen it anyway.
You look like George Harrison out of the Beatles.
He looks like Bill Oddie with long hair.
George Harrison, think George Harrison.
George Harrison's ugly.
That started stupid, kind of resolved itself, and then ended utterly ridiculous.
No, I don't mean he looks like George Harrison, I mean his me. Looks like George. Where's the stylus?
It's in the stylus. Why are you trying to remove the R button?
Couldn't find the
In
stylus.
search of the stylus.
It's in the stylus hole.
Okay.
Oh,
yeah,
you're nasty. This is my official me for Tess. I've had through several. I've had through several different me's over the years, and this is my current one.
Well, I don't look like mine at the moment because I haven't dyed my hair again for a while.
I don't know if they can hear you all the way over there. Like, he's actively leaning away from the microphone to talk. And that's why you love me, Laura. Platonically. Platonic love. You have a fiancé, and we're like siblings. I'm crazy and people like me for it.
Yeah, and for those who don't know, Fatherlating Hexagons is called Phil as well. All Northerners are called Phil, Alphon.
Yeah.
Everyone in the north of England is called Phil.
It's an unwritten rule.
Yep.
Well, it's more like... Well, it's carved into one of the mighty limestone slabs of whatever it's called that's up there.
That Yorkshire stone, whatever it's called. The York stone. It is. Time to answer, okay.
Okay, now we get to look at each other's drawings and see who done differented. See, mine started normal and then it just sort of turned into that.
What on earth is that meant to be?
Huh.
Okay.
Huh. And now we all have to try and find the sensor bar.
Oh no!
Hold on.
What's it doing?
The sensor bar got moved, but we fixed it. Although Mama Hex can never point at the screen to save her life.
Uh-huh.
Don't you just love a good old-fashioned farce?
The answer is
Apparently Fatherlating Hexagons is just a good enough name for you because we never came up with a better one.
Whatever.
What
What
is-
is it meant to be?
We'll soon find out.
You see, I drew the main thing and I thought it was okay. Added some dots for emphasis and I thought, hey, I should make it sparkled, and I drew the sparkles the wrong way.
An upside down pear.
It's all gone pear-shaped!
Easier than drawing it's all gonna be Pete Tong.
Or arse over tits.
They talk about TNA shows on the program called The 70s on Sky Arts last night.
You're welcome to elaborate if you get a bit closer to the microphone.
Well, what do you think TNA stands for?
Well, I know what TNA stands for.
Oops, right.
Jesus noodle.
It's all very 70s and wrong.
Hmm.
Where they talk about being undressed
Yes.
and so much jiggle and stuff.
Yes. Can we please remember a lot of our listeners are quite young?
That's why I didn't swear.
Fuck shit piss bikini.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. I did not bring you up to swear.
Since when is bikini a swear?
Well, that was the worst. say the B word? Goodness me. Good lord. Right.
Oh, hello, Jamie. You arrived at just the right time. And Sebastian as well. And Tristan if he shows up. As ever, we live in hope. Concentration intensifies. It's become a lower quality breed of orange juice.
I was quite getting into that, but I ran out of time.
I misread that as protect the kitties, and arguably that's more in our best interests than children. You heard it here first, cats are more important than children. I know, right? Never mind the fact that I said the fuck word.
A Yuki moment.
Oh, by the way, for people who haven't seen, Yuki did post an update video on his channel, like, yesterday explaining why Mario Galaxy Vs. has been off for a very long time, but essentially it's because he downloaded Windows 10. That's kind of as deep as explanation needs to go. That says it all, really. Uh-huh. Ah! Very telling. Now, I did have to hold Mama Hex's arm so she could point at the screen, but trust me, I was not trying to influence her answer. Just...
I got it wrong.
Well, we don't know that.
I did. I got it wrong. I
Why-
got it wrong.
Why did you pick it, then?
Well, because I thought your newspaper was more like a tabloid, you know, with stupid words like "pow" on the
Why
front.
would it say "pow" in a newspaper?
Ah, yes.
I don't know.
The Sun, known for printing power and having square and rectangular articles.
Well, yeah, the back's the sports page, isn't it?
How am I supposed to know? I don't anything. I literally don't anything. I'm nothinging right now. Oh dear, oh dear. And just like last week, if we take a while to respond to the chat, it's because it's literally 90 degrees away from the TV and the microphone, so... Also, normally, with this game, everyone ends up getting maximum points and tying, so it's nice to have a little bit of variety up in his house because I'm cool and hip, yo. Even I'm cringing at that.
The final challenge.
Doo-doo-doo.
Normally we get something really silly to draw, and you look at it and you think, how the hell am I going to draw that? And that's when the funniest things happen. You
Oh, no.
will remember the magic lamp.
Oh dear. That one ended obtusely sexual. Not anything that could be censored on this stream by any means, but just... it went a bit fucky at the end. Not literally, just... It could be misconstrued. Well now, Laura, you know that's a paradox, because... Glorious, age 22, you're supposed to... If you're glorious, then you're young at heart and you're free and you're going up, 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 or is it that you're victorious, or... How many other songs go like that again? Are you lovers on the sun? Oh, sweet, and you make it too easy.
Has everyone voted in YSC? Everyone who's here.
Why, thank you, Anton.
Oh, this is going to be really bad.
I think I've just seen my favourite chat message of all time. The has the naughty pages. Like, that's not even me taking the piss, I'm genuinely amused by this.
I ran out of time and it's a really crap drawing.
Oh, I just realised it says different than. That's not grammar. But I think everyone who's here has voted. We're just waiting for Elliot and two other... When are we not waiting for Elliot? TBH. Yes, I'm throwing shade. You just try and stop me. Oh.
Oh.
Ah. These are all the same thing.
I'm pretty sure which one it is.
So we've got an obese Teletubby, a maraca twerking, and a leg amputee, a double amputee even, with an injured penis.
Have a guess what my picture is supposed to depict. I bet you don't get it.
Slapping your belly whilst doing the Macarena with only half your body.
Nope.
What the fuck?
A man hiding his belly button.
The thing is, because he's hiding it, you can't draw it there. So how do you show that he's hiding it?
Okay.
Well, that just reminds me how if you add arms and legs and a head to the Pepsi logo, depending on your perspective, it looks either like a fat person bending over so you can see like just like their builder's bum kind of thing going on the back, or someone who's like leaning backwards but you can see their belly button. Depending on how you interpret the white stripe of the Pepsi logo. So just to recap, this went well.
It went better than expected. I think we need to do it again so we can get something really silly.
Oh yes, absolutely. Oh, I'd forgotten. This is the most insecure game on the Wii U because every time you play a game, it will ask you to review it. And we always give it glowing reviews, but like, why do you keep asking? We're not going to change our mind, this is fun. First of all, Papa Hex, good name. Papa Hex's doodle looks like Dower Bob. What's this? Playing a fat guitar. Lovely. I think we'll do another round of this, whether you people in the chat want us to or not, because we love this. We will do other games after this, but just... Well, I would say Papa Yeah, but I don't think people know what I'm referring to. I think Mama Hex might, but everyone else won't. Pronouncing fruites incorrectly.
Ah. Like watermelon.
And... White patch.
And that,
Limones and limes.
that well-known television listings magazine, the Radiotomies.
That one green thing that changes the fragrance of some people's piss, asparagus.
Oh, asparagus! Yeah. I don't like asparagus.
Well, na zdrowie to you, Sebastian. I don't remember how you say it in Polish, but it's something like that.
I'm not fond of broccoli either.
This is fair.
I only know one word in Polish, and I don't even know if I say that right. Is it...
Well, he's gone to get a drink, so you can say it without risk of embarrassing yourself in front of a real live Polish. Well, if there aren't any fucky accents on it, then I think you're saying it right, but that depends if it's actually a word or not. If... She's describing a word to me without actually saying it.
I don't know if it's pieczne or...
Is it spelled with an S or a C?
C.
Is there a thing on the C?
No.
Ask Sebastian.
Okay. Oh, I wonder what it is. But I will have to draw.
I ran out of time. That could have gone better. Come to think of it, there were a lot of really boring songs in 2010, weren't there? Once again, just like Pink, I want to start a fight. But seriously, Cyprus was boring, Belarus was very boring. I think Tom Dice was pleasant but boring, fight me. Oh. I think my opinion of Denmark 2010 is best left unsaid, but I was less than impressed, I'll say that much. Don't mind me coughing, I'm just getting over the cold that I was just developing last week. Okay, so I ran out of time.
So did I.
Roy. Well, that depends on what this one is.
I'm pretty sure I got the different one. And you will all find out what a spectacularly crap artist I am when you find out what that is.
But we're all spectacularly crap artists.
And not as bad as I am.
We can all be turds.
Right, before it says guesses, what's that meant to be?
A stripy sheep.
A zebra or possibly a bee sitting on 2 instances of the Japanese number 8. That was very specific.
A badger. A badger?
Ow, my hands.
Do you know, I would never have guessed that was a badger.
I used to see badgers all the time on my drive to work, and I still couldn't draw one.
I've never seen a badger, not in real life.
I just gave him a Shia LaBeouf a round of applause there, so that was bad.
If you've never seen a badger, people usually say they're a lot bigger than they expected them to be.
Tee-hee.
They're like the size of a small dog with really short legs.
And, oh please, we all know that one good Swede, but most of them... Nah, I'm not going to start a fight, but we know at least one good Swede. And we've been led to believe that in Sweden, when you get married, you just pick a new surname. And instead of sharing one, you just get a new one. Okay.
It's so they don't end up all called something son.
Oh, Iceland doesn't mind that. Jamie. I think Ireland 2010 was boring. What are you gonna do about it?
What song was that?
That will have been Nya, Kevin Nya, and It's For You. It wasn't for me.
I don't remember it.
Do you see?
What? Okay, then what was our song that year?
That sounds good to me.
Oh, well then, it must have been better than that.
Yay!
It was diabolical.
Speak of the devil.
It could have been worse. Daz Sampson springs to mind.
This got a bit silly, but I think you get the gist of it.
You will know what mine is straight away, but through kind of cheating.
You know what, Jamie? That's a fair response.
You know that song from YSC a little while ago, that Irish one, where
That's really specific.
they were on the beach, and there was this like Viking funeral.
Oh, walking on cars, speeding cars.
Yeah, no, I really, really liked that, but I did have a problem with the opening lyric.
Yeah, if I stand in front of a speeding car, will you tell me who you are? Like, you won't have time! That won't even be the first thing on your mind. You'd be saying, watch out for that. Okay, never mind.
If I stand in front of a speeding car, will you tell me who you are? That seems really weird.
And it sort of goes on to rattle off every, like, field in a Tinder dating profile. You know, we tell me who you are, what you like, what's on your mind if I get it right. How I love that no one knows.
It was a beautiful song, but it was just that line.
Yeah, I gave it 12 points in the semis and the final.
Huh.
And also, I agree, Poland 2010... Creepy, didn't like it at the time, but I've grown to appreciate it over the years.
All gone quiet.
And don't worry, Anton. One of my teachers in primary school didn't understand how to use apostrophes either, and she was a native speaker, or so you'd believe. Then again, she was northern, so...
She sent letters home from school that had grammatical and punctuation errors.
Those who can do, those who can't teach. No offence, Laura.
Connor, do
Oh yes, you should not have said that.
you remember that pub that had the sign outside for a football game? It said Leeds with an apostrophe S.
Oh, Christ. Lead apostrophe S. These are all different things! We have a swimming pool full of sand, a lettuce, and then we have, like, fucking antimatter basketball.
I'll just pick that one because it's black. That's black and the others aren't.
Wow!
Oh, casual racism.
Steady the fuck out. What was going through your mind?
What is that meant to be?
I didn't have time to write spaghetti.
Oh! Oh! Ooh! Fresh!
What's ooh fresh about a potato?
I'll let Jamie answer that one. Dear, oh dear. Ooh, fresh! Actually, that reminds me. On my way to school, when I went to high school, like this will have been quite a few years ago, I would go past, I think, only on the way there, not on the way back, because the bus would take a different route. There was either a building or a van that would be parked at the same place, or something, I don't remember what it was. And it's like the brand name was Super Fresco, but they put a load of O's on the end and then an H for emphasis. But for years, literal years, I misread it as Super Fresh Cool! Was this a good choice to stream, by the way, ladies and gentlefolks? Yeah, I know people won't appreciate the language that I'm using, but hey, I am a strong, independent hexagon who needs no filter. What was that?
I don't know, I just did a scriggle and I've just realised it looks like it says a word.
Oh dear. And Mama Hex is just sort of floating away.
I can't read anything that's on there, I'm too far away.
Can't really commentate.
That's just looking at the picture I've drawn. Just It's not sort of. It's not the same kind of thing as where you look at a Coco de Mer and just go, oh. Like it's just something that you can look at and it makes you sad. It's not quite that bad.
Have you ever seen a Coco de Mer? Really, if not, Google it, because it's the ugliest thing you'll ever see.
I don't even know what it is. It's like a nut that looks like an arse or something like that.
Oh,
it looks
it's
just like
horrible.
They float around in the water and it looks like somebody with their ass just poking out the water.
It's
Good idea,
really
Jamie.
ugly. You look at it and you think, oh, that's just ruined my day.
Yeah, I mean, it's sort of like it's like a Marmite for the 2010s. Someone just has to say it and you go, oh. Like you could be having the most perfect day, just like, Steve, I'm giving you a promotion. Coco de Mer. Yep, now you're fired. Oh. Shamelessly ripping off Tom Scar jokes since just now.
Oh. I went over the edge and it was really, really good as well.
Antarctica, what are you expecting?
Are you quite sure it was really, really good?
Yeah.
These invariably aren't.
Are you
It was fairly good.
Are you sure you really, really, really want to zig a zig? Ah.
You could tell what it was, and then I found that I'd sort of gone over the edge with the stylus.
I am so glad the Spice Girls disappeared.
Yeah, but now we've got Little Mix.
Also, can you people
That's
still hear the
big
father, by the way?
See,
'Cause-
look. See, I went over the edge. A what?
Oh.
Oh.
I tried to write underwater and it looks like it says urine.
I see it. It's either urine or
What?
justice.
Oh.
Well, I
Well,
think
they could all be for underwater, so I mean, I wasn't really giving anything away.
I feel like we could have all drawn different things if you just slightly
Oh,
reinterpret
there
the Mama
we are.
Hexian one.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Okay, good. I do worry because he is kind of leaning away from the microphone almost consciously.
You can't really tell what mine is. So I went over the edge.
So yours could have been either, feasibly.
A snorkel, okay.
Yeah!
That's a ship's anchor, yeah. So you can tell.
It's really supportive anchor. Just,
It's,
yeah.
It's sort of in the seabed. So, yeah, why yeah? Because we like pirates, don't we? Ah.
I'm a badly drawn anchor and I believe in you. You can do the thing. Yeah! Alright, should we do another round of this or something different so that people have some variety?
Something else.
Okay. We may come back to this later if there's more demand for it. And I would go through the recap of the pictures, but we could just watch the stream back if we so desire. Now, this is usually our game of choice, and I'm actually really good at these in real life as well, as both the father and Europe Scalaway can testify, because we went to Brighton on my birthday and I won a family of ducks in one of these machines. It makes sense in context, I promise.
I couldn't go because I couldn't walk.
We don't need no computer players. We do need no computer players because double negative. Well, Anton, do you mean Lithuania? Lithuania 2008, or as I call it, gonads in the night. The original word was nomads.
Yes.
Just gonads comes to mind so much more readily for reasons unknown. That can be taken out of context, but I refuse to redact it. Oh, Rainy Dino, how many weeks has it been? And it turns out, I thought that I'd got a duplicate duck. Okay, rewind a bit. So they have machines like these on Brighton Pier, and some of them have prizes in, and there were a bunch of ducks in one of them, and I got what I thought were 2 pinks, a yellow and a blue, but it turns out that one of the pink ones was purple, and I was so good. That's all. I was so good that I managed to save the entire family from a single machine, and it turns out they were a family. There was no duplicate. We have a mother, a father, and 2 children of indeterminate gender, because I don't want to I did not just assume the gender of these ducks. And hey, it's like Pac-Man, but without any level of threat.
He loves his ducks.
Well, yeah, if you take a photo of a duck sitting on a body of water, then turn it sideways, the duck portal has been opened.
What's this?
It's a mini-game.
Never played this.
Yes, you have. It's just been a very long time.
What are we doing?
Collect the shit. I mean, if your shit looks like that, I'd be very worried, but I mean...
Collect as much shit as you can.
Oh, I thought I was doing well, and I'm not. Fuck.
Oh.
Oh, did I win?
No, it's 3
I
rounds.
thought I was doing well. I did really badly.
That's the thing with father-lating Hexagons. He is... made of stuff. Here's what others on the internet might refer to as a piece of chaleef.
Look. What am I doing wrong?
You're not being good.
Yeah, get good, Mama Hex. Well, between us, we're fairly efficient at cleaning stuff. And yay, 92, it's a number. I think 22 is a number.
That was rubbish.
The gay ducks of Guildford, I remember those. I'd nearly forgotten, then I remembered. I don't remember the full story, but there were 2 male ducks that were just sort of hanging out together, and so, naturally, my inner yaoi fanboy insisted on shipping them. Don't ask.
I know what shipping means.
I like how that's the word you chose to pick up on, and I am not going to pursue this line of questioning any further. Anyway, because I won the minigame, I get 4 balls for use here, and then second place gets 3, and third place gets 2. And if we had a 4th player, then they get 1. Everyone can drop their balls, and colour doesn't matter, apart from purple is minus points and gold is plus 10. And then there's also the bonus ring piece, which we have yet to encounter.
Got to love the bonus ring piece.
Oh, yes.
And you get to the point where they have a double bonus ring piece.
Oh, yeah. The offensive fence. Oh, no, a fence. Wah. Maybe, Jamie? But for everyone else's benefit, do go ahead and clarify. Maybe, Jamie. That almost sounds like the American Dad thing with the maybe baby, and then everyone in the store just starts repeating it because it's vaguely pleasing to say.
Ooh, I got a hole 2.
Better than having 2 holes,
Yes.
I think. Oh, okay, yeah, I get it.
Does that include your pie hole?
Well, that depends on... I don't know, the punchline I'm trying to get to is
What am I
P hole.
supposed to press?
A.
A.
Oh, A.
Yeah, you know the button that's on screen and flashing? Yeah, that one.
Oh.
A.
Welcome to the first church of the Fonz. There's A.
A. All rise. Now sit on it. I was about to say, and now we wait to see if she knows she's got a ball left or if we're just waiting for nothing. She's doing a win for the moment, second time that is the currently now. Ah, I think this might be a flaily one, and as the video of Mario Party 10 with Mama Hex from over a year ago proves, flaily controls aren't necessarily good controls. So, Mama Hex especially, since it's right in front of you, try not to punch the microphone.
What did I break last time? I don't remember.
I don't know, but this is about to start, and
Yeah.
you'll be
Right, place your bets. I forget what you press in order
You
to...
just go.
Oh, you don't. You just flail. Okay.
Timing is everything, but because the controls are shit, timing is nothing. There is no finesse to what I'm doing. I'm literally just waggling it furiously. There is no logic.
Come on, get up, girl.
Just like in real life. It's something. Ooh. Ooh, a double. Hey! Well,
Look at that.
we pulled it back for the ending. Synchronized snowboarding. If one
Look,
synchronized
I'm
swimmer
still
drowns,
lost.
do they all have to?
I'm still last. How come?
You just are.
No, I was as good as you easily, if not better.
Fight, fight, fight,
Clearly
fight.
not.
Well, I was. Who works out these scores?
Oh, the independent adjudicators.
They're all sexist, clearly.
Oh, no, they're just really easy to bribe. I mean, what?
Yeah, we bribed them with points.
I bribe them with money because that's how we do it, Azerbaijan. Awkward. It's only fun, don't take it personally.
You had a deferred success.
Yeah.
No.
Deferred success. There's no such thing as failure in this country.
You'd be winning again in a minute anyway.
Yeah.
Why?
Well, you only need to get 2 to be in the league.
Yeah, you were winning before when
Ignore
not
the-
even with
No,
5.
no.
Ignore the mini games. This score here.
Look, no. You misunderstand. I'm not having a hissy fit because I don't think I'm winning. It's because I thought I was doing rather well in the ski jumps.
Who said you're having a hissy fit?
Does anyone have access to like a salty emoticon or something that you can spam the chat with? Because
I'm not being salty. I'm not you.
wow, good grief, bitchy giblets.
You only need to get 1 now for me to be last overall.
And she said, "Haba haba, hujazaki baba." Amen, or amen, as some people say. Mostly the homosexuals, because men. There's a joke in there somewhere.
There you go. Now I'm last. And you're first. See, that's how bad you're doing. You're first.
Yeah.
I meant in the ski jump.
Does it matter about the ski jump? You're
The
first.
bonus ring piece! The toilet seat of destiny! Don't bad.
You lost the battle, but you're winning the war.
Ah, the means justify the end. No.
No, the memes justify the end. You only get 1 shot, take a photo with as many birds in as possible.
Okay.
It's been a long time since we've played these minigames, so I don't remember many of them either. Fuck! There. Are you happy now?
Oh, yeah.
And is everyone else enjoying this, by the way? Such is fate.
The strange thing was, I didn't think I did that well. Whereas in the ski jump, I thought I did.
Well, you didn't.
Well, I didn't, no.
He won't like that it's square. Oh good, well at least someone is. Oh good, Philly G is as well. As long as Philly G is entertained, that's what matters. Actually, that sounds really sarcastic, but no, I'm glad that this is a thing people are enjoying watching, because this is very sincere entertainment for all of us.
It's so nice to meet Philly G.
Well, you didn't.
Well, you know, sort of meeting, Philly G.
Interacting toilet seat.
There, you filled your bonus hole.
Oh, Christ. What's my YouTube username again? Looks at smudge writing on hand. Interactive toilet seat.
Escalating Mexicans.
It's that stupid look on your face. It's like, I know you picked the most ridiculous face that you could for that, just to make it as silly as possible, but that face and that music.
Has everyone here seen the Escalating Mexican? Oh, it's not really a GIF, but I present it as one. Look at you with the balls!
Yeah, look, 32, and like...
Look who's rich and not poor!
4 and 3.
Just like to remind our viewers who won last week, in the stream last week. You know?
I know the game show you
When
mean,
we
Jamie.
were playing Amiibo.
Like Drop Zone or something?
When we played Amiibo. Do you remember who won?
Or
I think it was me.
Or the Shuffle Shelf? Or,
It was me.
Dower Bob playing a fat guitar?
I didn't get anything in the bonus ring.
Have they done something since I last checked, Anton? Although, even if they haven't, that's entirely fair enough, because we've had I didn't know, we've had, well, or in a single year we've had I got nothing. Are you happy now? In a single year we had both no and yes we should. Bless her heart, she was just happy to be there. More burb. So yeah, we're looking for the crossest little bird.
Oh, okay.
I'm fairly sure I'm crap at this.
It was just a matter of finding the thing. Hold down 1 to zoom in.
Yeah.
Press 2 whilst holding 1 to take the photo. Low-key advertising Twitter here. Because they're all blue birds that are tweeting. It's so cross, it's adorable.
Oh.
It's absorbable. They're so cute. Found it. In case me winning wasn't indication enough. From a distance they sort of look like little Piplupses, apart from the ones that aren't blue. Hold down 1 and press 2.
I still haven't found it. Finish! See, I told you I was crap at it.
Oh, look. Isn't it cute?
No.
Oh yeah, the dick, tit and pee inside your mind. Oh, Soon Moo. And even the name, Soon Moo. I really like their song from 2008. And 2011, I didn't like it at the time, but I can appreciate it now. I still think it's kind of dovely, but it's a kind of dovely that I can appreciate. Oh, don't just bin those melon balls, I need to use those. Don't build a grand palace in my midst, I'm using my midst. Because that's a reference I don't expect anyone to get.
I don't get it either, but it's funny.
Well, you don't get to get references, you're winning.
Okay.
Objection,
quite a
Your
long
Majesty,
way.
we're losing. And don't forget Boot Hoot, the latest addition to the Derp name family. Have I told you two about Boot Hoot?
No.
No.
Well, not me anyway.
You did, actually, yeah.
Yeah, Boot Hoot. They're going to be in the next YSC, and they might have a national final for the one after that as well. Boot Hoot's in it for the long haul. You heard it here first. Unless you didn't. In which case, you didn't. Oh, Tristan. Excellent timing as always, and with a pun as well, so welcome to the tea party. So that was a reference, but I feel like it didn't quite land. It's a song and it's enjoyable and we're British. There we go. The pieces are there. Do with it as you see fit. Actually, should I be surprised that playing a game involving many balls flying around and going through holes would summon Tristan? Was that 2 on the nose?
I was just thinking it's not much of a tea party, is it? Because there is no tea. Alas.
You had tea.
Yeah,
That was ages ago.
this is true.
I didn't because there wasn't enough.
Oh.
He's speaking Northern at us. Look at you with the winning. And then there's me, being Maud over here.
2 bonus rings.
Oh my goodness, it's the music video for L'amore verrà, which was, I think, Sumu's debut entry in the YSC, and also Europe's Galoitz's. Oh my, well, let's just assume it was intentional then, Tristan. And this is why you don't trust Dimples and Lucagen to carry boxes of apples through the streets of Sumu. I missed an entire apple. I left the entire baby on the bus. Ah, there's a big one. Not the first time I've ranted about spiky balls flying towards me on a stream, though. That was like 2 weeks ago. Or maybe 3. It's been a while. And at this point, I would start singing the lyrics to L'amore verrà, but I don't know them, and even if I did, that would involve singing with a live audience. Fuck that shit. Cool, boo, I approve. But, that wasn't me, though. Anton. Someone did it, and I did say it would be only a matter of time until they reverted it, and sure enough, revert it they did. She's got me by the hair again. Apparently, I'm a Barbie Hex in a tessellating world. Because Aqua is a group. And also a substance. You flew over the... One flew over the toilet seat. It's not quite the cuckoo's nest, but it'll do. Oh my goodness, why hasn't the BBC hired me as a Eurovision commentator? Clearly, I'm the most lucid. We've done the maths, it's no longer possible. Tess is not the winner of the Eurovision Song Contest 2014. From a distance, this kind of looks like the uterus symbolism so prevalent in Pan's Labyrinth. Because everything in that film is a metaphor for the uterus. She's still going.
What film is that?
Pan's Labyrinth.
I've not seen that, have I?
It's very obviously a Guillermo del Toro film. And of course everyone else gets the bonus toilet. The toilet. Elliot's here! Don't forget to vote if you haven't already, because I've closed Skype for the stream, but I mean, just generally reminderful. So very true, Tristan, but I'm not going to let it go to my head, but I agree. You're completely right, and therefore my ego is soundly and profoundly massaged. I think the green balls look like they should be melon flavour and the red ones cherry, and then the rest, fuck knows. I think the yellow ones look like lemon, but there aren't any because we don't have a yellow player.
This is where we find out just how much we've lost by.
The bonus bog. Beautiful.
Ah, missed.
By the way, in response to the...
Houston Scheisse.
I'm gesticulating at the TV, you can't see me doing that. But, yeah, in response to the Bosnia-Herzegovina thing... Bozzy, whoa! See, under enough pressure I can come up with dirt memes for all of them. But they don't all follow that pattern, because, I mean... There's that fairly large country on the Iberian Peninsula that Alphon is from. Spine. Oh no, -5, whatever will you do?
You still got one left.
Oh,
That's
sorry.
that's why we're all waiting.
Very accurate, Anton. Oh yeah. I may be thinking of blue Smarties though, but then UK Smarties and US Smarties are very different things, so as you were. And yes, Cyprus are announcing their artist on Saturday, I think? Friday, in a couple of days anyway. Look at you winning with the answer to life, the universe, and everything. Yummity-doo.
Yay, you won, yay.
That's how it all breaks down. Does this ease your salt from the the incident with the skiing.
Well, no, because I thought I did well in the skiing.
But we have M&Ms as well, though. That's the perplexion.
M&Ms?
M&Ms.
What? We have no M&Ms.
Yes, generally in this country we do.
Oh, generally in this country we do.
Yeah, if you get M&Ms, you've got to get the peanut ones. What's the
No,
point?
no,
no,
What's the point?
no,
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 the chocolate ones.
no,
No, no, no, no,
no,
no,
no,
no,
no,
there's no
no.
limits. Glad we're in agreement there.
There are so many other things that are like chocolate M&Ms. Why do they exist?
Well,
Because there are those of us who don't eat, who can't really eat hard nuts.
plus crispy M&Ms, they are. Well, they're not my shit, but they. Yeah.
No, peanut M&Ms. They're the way to go.
Well, Tristan is Team Peanut, apparently. Because that's something that should be trending on Twitter. Team Peanut.
Are you going to do this? Or...
Oh, do I have to?
I
No.
suppose not. I clicked on it by accident, but this is just proof that this game is so bloody insecure.
There we go.
Oh, good, there's
Oh
more.
no! Look, leave us alone, please.
This is the last set. You can tell by the fact that it says exit.
Okay.
Now, a different game after this. How about the football poker one?
Yeah, why not?
Well, it's too late for that, Jamie. Pardon as ever, my thoot.
Welcome to the doctor's waiting room.
Best not sing that too accurately, or else we'll get copyright fleur.
Oh yes, of course.
I love how with these streams, like the past 3, I don't know about this one.
These streams, dee 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 dee. It's a song by Heart. Do you remember?
Yes.
The
Yeah.
past 3 streams have had copyright things from Nintendo, like things saying that they're not taking down the video. That's just they can run adverts on it, and every single time it's been because of the audio, not because of the gameplay. Which that's fucking bananas.
When you were singing that tune a minute ago, it just sounded to me like "Got something in my pocket for you. Want to reach inside there and see what it is."
Okay, good night, Alphon.
Good night, Alphon.
Night, dude.
I saw Sarah Alto's audition, but nothing past that. So all I know is she's been in the bottom 3 2 weeks running, but she's still safe. We don't really follow the X Factor over here. But I was going to say, sweet streams are made of these.
Ah, who am I to disagree?
Or, I mean, it could be cheesier, you know. Sweet dreams are made of cheese. Who am I to disagree?
To follow my line of thinking just now. Sexual harassment. Thunder.
Oh, South Park. Now, when we
Got a little
first
South Park.
When we first played this game, and I noticed how similar it is to poker, I was accused of untoward behaviour for understanding how poker works.
Yes, I do remember you being questioned about having an online gambling account.
It took me a moment to register what you were just saying in my head, and also, I believe the me in the starry shirt that's there, first of all, that's a wild card, but also, that's a me that I made like 5 years ago of my GCSE Latin teacher, and it is the spitting fucking image of him. He was a brilliant person, by the way. He's not dead, I just haven't seen him for years. Okay,
I don't like this one because it's cruel.
Panda, Laura. Panda. Just imagine that you're giving them like a... Well, I would say like a pleasant, encouraging pat on the arse, but that's... That also qualifies as harassment. Okay, this reminds me of a thing. That's all. But there's a video that I've seen of a couple of people at a skiing resort posing for a photo of, well, I think that they were taking a video for some reason. And so the guy behind the camera says, like says to them, so, you know, goads them into smiling, saying, "Can you say Colorado?" And then someone skis past at full speed in a giraffe costume, shouting, "I'm a giraffe!" It just interrupts the moment entirely. No, stripy fuckhorse, you let me down.
Stripy fuck.
Well, I know I'm going to butcher the pronunciation because even like Swedish pronunciation makes kind of sense until you get to the bits where it doesn't, and then there's Danish, and I've heard It's fucky, but I have the equivalent of efter årsferie next year. Next year, but also next week. Wow, it be you, because you did a win. Now we have on the Wii U gamepad all of the various combinations that score points here. So at the moment you've got 3 of a kind, because it'll default to the highest scoring matchup that you've got, and it's after, I believe, matching colours doesn't count unless you've got a full team of matching colours. And see, since we're all friends here, I'd advise taking both of the 4s, then you've got a 3 and a 2. But that's just my input.
Yeah, I agree with that. That's the best one.
Or 3, 4, 5. You could also have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But that would involve ditching your wildcard. Actually, I think... See, the gamepad isn't super clear as to whether... Like, I think 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 counts as a so-called star team, because the example it gives the... no, that's... super team, I mean. Oh, yeah, no, that's 3 2's worth more. No, never mind. Because a super team is having numbers in a sequence of numbers in ascending order, a difference of 1 between each one.
That's worth more because a super team's worth 4 and what you've got's worth 7.
Yeah. So if you have 3 of one number and 2 of another, that's worth 7 points. Strippy fuckhorse! Sorry, I just saw the chat. And yes, I know I pronounced it wrong. It's because Danish is Danish. They have letters and use them wrongly, says the English speaker. Yeah, I mean, they don't call it a full house, but that's effectively what it is. Because like I said, it's poker. Now, I don't remember. I know there's some sort of joke, and I don't remember how it goes. But it's something to do with a brothel that's also a casino, and also a bar, something, liquor in the front, poker in the rear. Well, this is true, Sebastian. But then no one can Polish to begin with. Not even Polish people. See, you speak Polish to the outside world, but then if someone turns up in your country, that you start speaking Polish at them, but then as soon as everyone leaves, you look at each other and just say to each other in English, well, thank fuck they left, now we can get back to speaking understandably. Okay, I'm just trying to start a fight here. No offend. Oh, that reminds me that the Swedish word for laundry is tvätt.
Yeah, it is.
And closing down sale, I think, is... Obviously, it's not pronounced slutspurt, but that's how it's spelled.
It is.
It's like slutsport or something. And I think that means closing down sale, because that's the context in which we've seen it.
Well, doesn't slut means more like kind of finished?
Yeah, finish, end, that sort of thing. Close. Like, that's the word they use for, like if a shop's closing, that's when it's sluta, but also that means to end the day.
Yeah.
It's as good as it's going to get, isn't it? 2 2s.
When you go to the travel office and one of the buses are finished for the day, it says slut.
Oh yeah,
Like someone's written slut on the notice board.
Good night, Philly G.
Good night, Philly G.
Night, dude.
Sweet dreams.
And then, speaking of transport in Sweden, there's either a bus or a tram you can get from Gothenburg city centre to the most Swedish place on the planet. And it's called, well, again, probably butchering the pronunciation, but Högsböhöjd. It's just so Swedish!
Högsböhöjd.
I mean, there's also a tram you can get that takes you to the hospital in the east end of the city, called Eastern Sick House, or Östra sjukhuset.
The best part about the bus that goes to Högsbohöjd, which is the number 16, is it's one of those double articulated buses, and it's really stupidly long.
You okay? Oh, and bra shopping. That was a thing that happened on the last day we were in Sweden. There was an advert for what's the name of the airport in Stockholm?
Stockholm,
Yeah.
Arlanda.
Arlanda. There was an advert for Arlanda Airport, and there was the first two words were bra, which means good in Swedish, and then shopping, which they haven't bothered translating. So it just says bra shopping in huge letters, and then and something else. But I took a photo of it anyway. Okay, so don't get hit and maybe sabotage other people. Finnish is fun, because you can have phrases like kuusi pala, which means your moon is on fire, or spruce trees, something. I forget. Nice. Oh, there's more. That's not good. That was very spin. Let's see that we're all, nicely dressed up for this. Rocking up in a cocktail dress and 2 tuxedos to be thrust. Balls. You know what I'm gesticulating at.
The elements of a joke are there, put them together.
Quite possibly, Elliot. And, I mean, yeah, I think Swedish for well done, as in, a well done piece of meat, is bra cock or something. It's not pronounced like that, but that's how it's...
Yeah, it means well cooked.
Yeah. But they probably pronounce the, they probably pronounce the K as an SH or a CH depending on where the speaker is from, because the language is fucky like that.
Bracock.
Well, I couldn't say for certain how pretty Oslo Airport is, because we were only there for a while. I was very sleepy, I waved at a wall, and... Oh, yeah!
No, I know.
Laura, should I tell the story about what happened in the Oslo Airport? The whole may I ask you a question situation?
You need the feedback again, so you can get 4 things.
Bring back the 3, pump up the jam.
What about if they've all got the same shirt?
Ooh! That is worth 5, and a 3-2 or a 4 is worth more.
Oh.
Live on stream strategizing.
What am I doing?
You picking up the 3 and putting it back.
Okay, so...
Is that it?
That's the best one. 2 and 4's worth 10 points.
Yeah. If you have the 4 in there, it could read it as 3-2, but it defaults to the highest scoring option every time. Okay, so when we were in Oslo Airport, coming home from Eurovision this year, Laura and I were in the departure lounge waiting for, waiting to plane, and she leans forward and farts with a questioning intonation. She leans forward and goes, literally, her rear end goes, toot? So, there you go. May I ask you a question? Now, I would very much like to have 4, 5, 6, 7, but I can't do anything else with that. So I'm guessing 3 5s, 2 6s is probably the best I can do here. Because 1 and 1T1 don't count as the same, unfortunately.
That does look like the best score you can get, to be honest.
Whoa. Oh, also, we have a... I believe... Okay, that one that I've just highlighted is a bee that Super Alex 641 made of me before he had a properly good look at my face. And then I believe that's him in the number 1 shirt there. That might not be the most recent version of it, though. Got it ages ago. Woo! So, yes. Toot. Ha.
There isn't really much I can do here.
I mean, you can bring in the wild card and have a 3.
That's probably it.
Yeah. Unfortunately, the 1 doesn't count as part of the combo of 1T1s.
No. I could have 3 people wearing the same. Hang on, if I get 3 wearing the same thing.
If it's just 3 of the same colour, it doesn't count. It has to be all of them.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, you'll have a wild card, won't you?
But it's still
Yeah,
not
but
big
it
enough.
won't be like a run of numbers or.
Like the whole team has to be the same colour. And I mean, I know about the rubber discrepancy, but I mean, there are some places in the UK where it's adjusted that way as well. I mean, that's the danger of being too informal, I suppose. But then that reminds me of first of all, there's a rather infamous picture from, I think it's from The Walking Dead, where there's a couple of double doors, and someone's written on the doors, "Don't open, dead inside." But they've written it top to bottom, left to right, instead of left to right, top to bottom. So it looks like it says, "Don't dead, open inside." Now, I've seen a post on Tumblr that's a picture of, like a beauty salon or something like that. And on the window, they've got a similar thing going on, where that they're advertising their back massages, their foot massages, and that they're open every day of the week. But it looks like it says, wait, what is it? Back foot open, rub 7 days. So,
Cool.
try to land when the timer hits 0. Don't bad. Are we all still audible, by the way? Because importance. Well, get these me's going full Yoshi Stavoni kind of nonsense. And all of a sudden, it's 101 ways to leave a game show. What happened to that series, by the way? I mean, it probably folded because they had to film it in Argentina because of health and safety, but still.
No, I don't think it was because of health and safety in Argentina. I think it's because Top Gear really wound Argentina up and they're not too happy with us anymore.
That makes sense. Well, 7, 8, 9, 10, with a view to an 11. Or a 12 if you're that way inclined. Which reminds me, I was out at some point last week, and in the, over the radio system of, if they're all the same colour, that's worth 1 more than ascending numbers of random colours. So over the radio system of the shopping mall, or you know, the shopping centre, they were playing 5, 6, 7, 8 by steps. That shit is my jam. I know it's cheesy as fuck, but I mean, fuck. You know? Alright.
I don't know, there are others from that era that are as well, Connor.
Well, I know, but still.
You remember Roses Are Red by Aqua?
Come pick my roses.
Come pick my roses.
Now, frustratingly, I could almost have, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, whatever, but there's not quite enough. So I'm going to have to go with 2 13s and 2 9s. I think? Unless I'm missing the obvious?
I'm not seeing anything, Con.
Yama-dee-doo. Oh yes, we have Mies of our cats here. That on the far right is Mo, and I believe the second 9 in my team up there, I think that's Mary.
Do we have Trixie?
Yes, she's just not here at the moment. So... Ooh, you can have 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Mm.
Is everything still working? Have people gone quiet in the chat, or is something...
You need to get rid of one of the 12s.
Or was there a bad? Yep, okay, you're all set.
Yeah.
Show off. Is my coughing getting annoying, by the way? Very true, Tristan, very true. Words indeed. Oh, this looks like it'll be fun in real life, but also, there'd be very much scope for twisted anklery. And there are a couple of games like this that would be rather fun to do in real life. I think there's one of them that's like hamster wheel ball sumo. The wheel is superfluous here, but like hamster ball sumo. Oh, such chaos. Did you just jump off the board? Did you say La Suede?
I'm just going over here. I just left.
Don't mind me. I will just grab my stuff and leave. Excuse me, please. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Oh, we'd offer if we had the means to, Tristan. I keep being so vague about what's the chat and she's keep having to turn and look. She is keep having, yes. Now for aesthetic purposes, I'm going to bring in the 12 and the 13.
Tristan, we have a spare room. Come over.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yep, those are numbers. Those are indeed numbers. I'm just thinking I could have two 12s and two 13s, but it's only a matching pair. I think that's the best I can do. Free Shavokadu. Yeah.
Yep.
It's looking good.
That is a plunge I shall take. Plunge. Well, in case it wasn't obvious, my strengths are languages, which is why I'm not studying them and haven't studied them for years. Ha ha ha, I've got my life in order. To be fair, the Danish grading system is absolutely batshit bananas. Do batshit bananas? I don't think they do.
No, they clearly don't. Yeah, I'm thinking.
Oh.
I'm not seeing anything obvious. It's going to have to be 2 pairs.
That's so close though. Like 2, 3, wildcard 5, but then there is no 6 and no 1.
Yeah. There could be 5 wildcard 7, 8.
But then there's no 9.
But there's no 9.
Good boob, Jamie. Which reminds me, I pointed this out both over Discord and in real life, and also to Canadian Alex over Facebook, but there's a specific variety of wardrobe malfunction that rescued the UK from sending bloody Katie Price in her bloody neon pink bin bag outfit in 2005. Why do we refer to that as a nip slip when peekaboo is so much funnier to say?
I thought that was Javine that happened to.
Yeah, it was Javine who peekaboobed, and
Oh, right.
that's probably why people voted for her over Smiley Trash Bag.
Oh, in the hope that it would happen again.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Expanded time, like that's. We wouldn't call it that, but I get what you're referring to. And doesn't really matter, you're winning anyway. But
Oh.
there is nothing but garbage here.
Absolutely nothing.
This happens sometimes.
No wild card. Either.
No, there's nothing.
No.
This is a 0 point special.
My first instinct is to say 0 upon the pointer, because whenever I do a video in Japanese, the script gets burned into my head permanently, because what? Okay. For reference, just before I did my Let's Play of Honey Pop, I did what was essentially an LP national final. And I think only 3 people voted in it because that was before the Discord server happened. But I presented the results of that, for some reason, in the format of a Nintendo Direct crossed with a national final. So that was fun. It was all in Japanese. Don't know why, don't ask.
Not really, but still.
I mean, for the most part, you can just use the plus control as well.
The IT manager at work had to come and install a new program on my computer today. And when he came over, I was using a program that I have to use that's all in Japanese. And he said, "How do you read any of that?" And the real answer is, I don't. I know which buttons to click in certain places and which drop-down menu which set of squiggles means what I want to do. But I can't read any of it.
I think I've helped you with it in the past. Because, like the file menu, for example, that would probably just say file.
Yeah, there's a drawing database where you have to search by part number or drawing, and there's 2 sets of symbols. And all I know is if you want to search by drawing name, it's only 2 characters, but part number is 4 characters. Just odd stuff like that.
So this game's kind of garbage. I'm not sure how I feel about games that masquerade luck as skill. I don't know how I did that. I think the more you get it wrong, the slower it gets, so there is that. But it was completely luck on my part. Okay, that's bullshit. Weird, albeit spelled correctly as in EI rather than IE. That's a term in common usage in real English. No offence, of course.
Make another pot of tea.
Yes.
A tea break may be imminent, but would that be end of stream or just a break in the stream?
I think, given the time, possibly end.
Okay,
For us, yeah.
we'll do this and
You
Possibly.
you carry on.
possibly one more game
Awesome.
after this, and then we can call it a night and have tea and stuff.
If it's a short one.
I was thinking the game where we all play mini games and one of us is cheating. We have to work out who the cheater is. And I think that's the best I can do here. Because that's a team of 4, which is worth 10. I could alternatively have 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. But that's worth less. So yeah, I think that's the best I can do. And there'll be someone screaming in the chat, "No, Tess, you could do better." How are you doing this? No, weird is a written term. It's in very common usage. So this teacher of yours could take their beef supremacy and just disappear. Don't actually disappear them, that's probably illegal. Beautifully savage, Tristan. I approve wholeheartedly. Now, I've mentioned before that it does almost seem as though the UK and the US are almost the same country, but just like one is upside down. Because in the UK, the rednecks are typically from the north. Is someone about to hit me in the face?
No, because you're absolutely spot on correct.
We have fun here.
There's absolutely fuck all there.
Oh, that is frustrating, because 7, 8, 9, 10, and then 5 or 12, but no 6 or 11. I mean, it's good for me, because that means I still stand a shot at winning.
I'm not happy with my team, but I'll have to click it anyway.
Maximum butchery. Did I win?
Yeah.
How
Last minute you won.
How ironic that I should win a sport related. Well, it's not. It's poker, but poker dressed as sport. And that's how the game broke down. In case you weren't just watching the stream.
Oh, they do actually show poker on some of the sports channels on TV. It's about as much sport as darts is.
Oh dear, Anton. Oh dear, indeed. Now, I believe it's... Here we go. That's the... Okay. I just remembered why this bothers me. In Wii Party, the not Wii U version, this has a different name. And in the regular Wii version, it was called Spot the Sneak in America. And for some reason, they've used the American name in the English version here. I don't know why. Go away, Donna. We don't want you to Gledai May and kebabs. 3 or 5?
B.
But we're having fun.
But it's nearly 11 o'clock, and you've got to be up super early.
I do. I have to go to a thing tomorrow. Like, normally, Thursday's the day where I finish early. But just this week, I'll have to get up early and get back comparatively late, so I'm going to like a broadcasting event. So, in this game, we're all doing mini-games, but one of us is able to cheat at the game, and we have to work out who that cheater is. And the cheater gets points if everyone else guesses wrong, and if you guess correctly, you get points. It's a matter of, you know, it's almost like that CBBC game show Trapped, which is really nice. Okay, so this is that one with a number of birds again. The person who's cheating, their Wii Remote will rumble at the optimum photo time. So...
We're all sat right next to each other, isn't it going to be obvious?
Well, only if you're listening super hard. My ears are slightly blocky. So, at this juncture, everyone's Wii Remotes will rumble, apart from the person who's going to cheat. So... apparently now we know who's going to cheat.
Do we?
Apparently.
Oh, I mean, right.
Right, so whoever's remote didn't rumble just then is going to be able to cheat at this game. That's how this one do. I do believe that I goofed, because the first photo I was going to take, I pressed the minus button instead of the A button. So, I would have tied for second if it weren't for you meddling kids. Meanwhile, throwing so much shade at Texas in the chat.
Didn't. Okay.
And so now we have to accuse who we think the cheater is.
Just because I won.
Yeah.
Well, my line
I
of
won
thinking,
at this before, remember?
well, my line of thinking is that you were reacting as though nothing had happened when we had the cheater test. So it seemed to me as though you not understood what the cheating thing was. Evidently, my logic was flawed. But I'm just I'm explaining my line of thinking.
Yeah.
Also,
That was quite valid.
the background sponsored by bloody the Smile Shop from what was it? Was it 2013 where Georgia sent that absolutely dire plastic pop song to Junior Eurovision? I mean, that's what they do best, but Give Me Your Smile, that's what it was called. It was rather creepy. It made it sound like there were a bunch of kids who were ripping people's faces off and selling them on the black market. So, this is Find the Lady, I believe it used to be called, but not in this game, obviously, but in traditional cards. So in this instance, the cheater will be able to cheat by being able to see what's on each card by the Wii Remote telling them which one's good cards to pick.
It was weird because in that last game, I'm sure my Wii Remote rumbled. Was it yours?
At the start, everyone who isn't cheating does rumble. The cheater doesn't. And that's how you know who the cheater is. Or how the cheater knows, anyway.
Yeah.
I ought to point at the screen full time in this one because I seem to be the only person. The father's semi-reliably, but the mother cannot point at the screen reliably for beans. Nonsense. Ooh. I just said a face noise. I'm normally fairly good at this, and I feel like today I'm just not on my A game. I rest my case in the bowels of this robotic fish.
That is the first time I have won this.
Things that make you go,
It's funny because we're very much a feline household anyway. See, Sod's Law will dictate that it was probably him the entire time again anyway.
I can't do it.
Point at the screen.
I'm pointing at the screen.
And no, you can't accuse yourself.
I bet it was common.
Just because I won.
Yeah.
Oh, that duck walk.
Oh, no.
Well, thank you for narrowing it down for me. And yet I'm not winning. What frappery is this? Mew. Speaking of Mew, Mary's here again. Oh, it's this again. Yay, doubles.
Oh.
Well, at least we know how it works. And hopefully I'll press the right button this time instead of minus, because cameras take pictures using the minus button, apparently.
Start. Finish.
They're so cute. I think we all took the same photo, though.
We did.
Yay.
Ah.
Well, this presents a problem.
Ah.
I feel ever so slightly Professor Layton-esque here, just whipping out the pointer.
Process of elimination, it must be fun.
Rude. Not inaccurate, but rude. I wasn't even planning on using the cheat ability there.
Result.
I would demand a rematch, but it's getting late.
It is getting late.
It is, and I think we've played 3 games, and each one of us has won one of them.
Oh yeah.
Well done.
Victory.
Well done. Jolly well done.
Oh me, oh my.
Democracy.
Bravo, bravissimo, bravo, bravissimo.
Well, I think that's us done then, so I should probably...
You know, you stay here and chat if you want.
Oh yes, absolutely. I'll be here while these two bugger off then. I suppose I should be ending the stream accordingly.
Okay.
Yep.
So if you have any final goodbyes, the microphone is here.
Okay.
Goodbye, everybody.
Bye bye, everyone. Much kisses, much hugs.
And we'll be probably doing another game like this next week as a collective, but I mean, no promises, we'll see who's available.
Yep. Right, it's time to go make tea.
Damn it, Sebastian, and you're Polish. So yes, thank you everyone who turned up. We'll be back again next week with a different game again, but we've yet to decide what because we only just finished this stream. And obviously, as always, let me know, is this enjoyed, is this enjoyable? I will finish Pokemon Ruby eventually, but just this is the flavour of the month at the moment. Which, this isn't a monthly thing, this is the thing that I'm doing right now. I'm rambling. It's what I do. So, once again, yes, thank you all for turning up. will continue to be Tessellating Hexagons, and that was my crazy family. And I guess I should just end the stream, because that's how I end streams. I just sort of ramble. See you next time. Good boo with your life. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba, indeed. Because only I could make the McDonald's jingle sound sarcastic. So, yeah, so long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, good night. I'll be around on Discord and Skype and whatever, though. And, well, I would hang around in the chat on the stream after the stream ends as well, like I normally do, but, everyone has me added on various other social media, so I'm still talking! The stream has ended, why am I still talking? You love me, really.